Look, up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane, you know the rest. We are back once again with another My Adventures with Superman episode review for Season 3. I believe this is episode 4, or is this episode 5? I believe it's 4. Yeah, it's 4. So this is the introduction of John Kent, officially. We saw his debut in the little post-credit snippet thingy. We'll talk about it in more detail in a bit, but as per usual, customary spoiler warning, we will be going into detail about the episode overall, kind of going over plot points and our initial reactions and some speculation going forward. So if you have not seen the episode yet, do yourself a favor, watch the episode first, then come back here and tell us your thoughts about it in the comments down below. And while you're down there, do all the usual YouTube things. Like the video, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell if you haven't already, so you don't miss any of our other brand new episode reviews, because we are covering a wide variety of TV shows, as well as we do post long form podcast episodes going over seasons of shows and various movies in great detail. I promise the podcasts aren't dead. We're just working on editing. We are just a 3-person team, so it takes us a bit.
And as a small update for that, for the folks at home, the first 5 core that I've been working on has finally been finished.
Yay!
We just need to get the conveyor belt activated.
Alright, cool. But yeah, so now let's go ahead and talk about the episode. What are everybody's thoughts? How did we like this week's episode of My Adventures? I thought it was really good, honestly.
Seeing a freaked out Lois is cathartic.
Oh yeah, it brings me joy. Because the frustration she feels is the frustration she causes me every week. She does something terrible. You know, I appreciate that John has only picked up, like, you know, physical quirks from Lois, and none of her piece of shit traits. At least we haven't seen any of her piece of shit traits.
He does have her, like, headlong into
rush into danger type thing. I mean, yeah.
But since he's got
but he actually has superpowers, so it's okay for him.
Yeah.
So, you know, that'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I am also a little curious about about something about John that I wonder if they'll carry it over with in the comics. So, like, in the comics, John, being half Kryptonian, of course, is affected by kryptonite, but its effect isn't as strong on him, so he can tolerate it more. So I wonder if that's a thing.
Oh.
Like,
it's a possibility.
Like, don't get me wrong, he's still hurt by kryptonite, right? It still fucks him up. He's also still, like, you know, adversely affected by magic and such. But, like, it's not as strong because he's half human.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you. One thing I love about this episode too is that when John says, "Oh, hi, Uncle Jimmy," Jimmy's like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?"
Yeah, I do love that Jimmy and Kara both just instantly just embrace the aunt and uncle roles. Like, okay, cool, this is awesome.
Wait, what did you call me?
You're a Kryptonian? She just instantly starts calling him John L. It's just like, all right, cool.
And they were both freaking out, but for completely different reasons.
Yep.
And, like, I love that Kara, one of those.
Doesn't matter.
She was so happy to see her nephew that when he said, nah, when she wanted to just have activities, she really wanted to be the cool, fun aunt. But John's like, no, I want to spend time with my parents. Thank you.
Like, and I also think, like, and he didn't say it out loud, but I think it's because, like, you know, as we find out later, my parents are dead. I hang out with you two all the time. Clearly, Kara and Jimmy are who raised John.
You and Uncle John.
Uncle Jimmy.
Uncle
John.
Oh yeah, John Henry.
Oh yeah, John Henry. I was like, technically John is his grandpa, and I was like, wait, oh yeah, there are a lot of Johns in the Superverse. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the Superman family is nothing but John.
It's very, very John heavy. Jesus.
Yep.
But for all intents and purposes, Clark just embraces that he has a son from the future. It's like, yeah, I believe it. That makes sense.
Well, to be fair, there's no other explanation, right? Like,
yeah,
he's got.
I get you. But I found it really funny that Lois was trying to be the voice of reason,
and Clark is like, dude, we dealt with a multiversal council of you. I'm pretty sure time travel isn't the craziest thing.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, have whimsy, have fun.
Exactly. Also, it also makes me kind of curious. I know this isn't really brought up or anything, but like, I wonder if the reason Clark is so nonchalant about time travel is that maybe he had some adventures as a boy.
Legion?
Yeah, had some adventures as a boy with a certain group of superheroes.
Love the Legion of Superheroes. Those goofy goobers.
But maybe in this version, he had his adventures with them, but they asked him not to say anything.
Exactly, and he kept a secret because that's what Superman does.
So he keeps the secret, but the fact of
but that's what I'm saying. But the concept of time travel doesn't bother him at all because he's done it before. He has friends from the future, just way further in the future.
Also, reference to Comet the Super Horse.
Yeah, and if you notice, Kara was on top.
Just
do
pondering.
With that what you will, shippers.
Oh yeah.
And if you're wondering, Jay, what you sick fuck? Why are you shipping her with a horse? You'll understand if you get the reference. If you know ball, you know ball. I'm not gonna say it.
And if anything, if you want to know what we're referencing, check out Ashley Kong's video on on Comet the Super Horse.
She actually had a sub playlist for all the super animals. She also did a video on Beppo the Super Monkey, who actually just came back into modern continuity in a recent issue of Superman Unlimited.
Love Beppo.
But I do wonder, with all this like slow burn stuff they're doing with Kara and Jimmy, are they actually going to go the full?
Yeah, like. I mean, maybe in John's time they just didn't have time, and they don't want to raise a child in a hellhole ruled by evil robots. So they just.
But speaking of the evil robots, Lex, buddy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Your arrogance, regardless if you are with or without hair, is astounding to me.
Unparalleled.
Especially this version of Lex.
Oh yeah.
Like, this Lex has no right to be this. That's
what I'm saying. At least the other Lexes, like they're especially because he's younger. This is a much more pun intended green Lex, and like he hasn't earned like the respect that like the normal Lex Luthor's command because he's fresh on the scene.
It seems like it's funny though, because doing an analogy to the other company, in X-Men, when Charles can walk, shit is gonna go down, and it's with Lex if he doesn't have hair.
Yeah, that's valid.
Look at the other famous case of him having hair. Jesse Eisenberg.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, he was still kind of terrible even after he shaved his head.
Yeah, and also, let's not forget about Lex in the 80s and Lex in the 80s and 90s. That man had hair.
He did. I mean, it was an Australian clone body, but it was still his hair.
Yep.
And also, I wonder. So
he also dated Matrix Supergirl at that time because comics are
which
weird.
is kind of creepy. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. It just leans credence to that whole Fujoshi theory that like the only reason Lex is really upset is because Superman doesn't want to be with him.
Also,
yeah, I mean,
I did notice.
Okay.
And I mean, to be fair, Lex does fit Clark's specific alliterative double L fetish.
And I watched a video, watched a short of like a few days ago, maybe last week, talking about if you're a supervillain and you're just a petty motherfucker against your heroic rival, and you're just that obsessed with him, you're just a tad bit gay.
Also, side note, if you're thinking to side note, if you're thinking to yourself, Jay, you're tripping. There's no way it's a fetish. Let me tell you, it's just Lois Lane. Well, let me just run through some of the love interest for Mr. Kal-El real quick. Not counting Wonder Woman, dummies. Yes, I know Wonder Woman isn't alliterative. We're not counting that one. All right, so we have, of course, Lois Lane, one Lana Lang, and the often forgotten mermaid princess Lori Laurentis.
Also, you would be a fool if you didn't know that there was shipping of
Lori Lemaris. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah,
Lex and Clark.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's just as common as Batman and Joker, but I mean, the Batman and Joker one is way more obvious because, like, Joker is kind of alluded to it.
The Lex one more like originated from and drives from
Smallville.
100%
Smallville. 100%.
Absolutely.
They had some chemistry there, but yeah. So
that tangent aside.
Yep.
Back to the main point. Hank. Hank's gone full Skynet.
Yep.
And he crazy now.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised it happened in episode 4 because these are usually like 10 episode seasons. It's already happening in episode 4. I expected it in 5 because usually like the halfway point. I mean, I know that 4 is pretty much close to 5. It's episode before, but like I would have expected this to happen at the halfway point instead of at episode 4. You know what I mean?
Maybe they were trying to get the plot across a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Since they're trying to juggle a few more parts than usual.
No, that's fair. There is a lot of stuff going on. I also do like that we get to. I do like that we get to keep the trend of like Jimmy's dating misadventures as a fun gag side plot. And this time he was turned into a porcupine man.
And but some things had to like go to the side. Like I realized, we have yet to see any of the Flip and her gang.
Oh yeah, the junior reporters, the newsies. Yeah. We have not seen Flip, who is confirmed to be John Henry's niece.
Yep.
So like
nice.
Because we found that out in the John Henry episode. But yeah, we have not seen Flip. But we do get to see just Jimmy's dating misadventures. Like I said, him turning into a porcupine, and also he just randomly spent $1,500 on toys and clothes and shit for John, which I mean, good for you, Jimmy. I didn't know you had it like that still, but I mean, I guess
Well, he's making Google energy like internet money.
That is true. He's making internet money. Plus, he's selling comics and doing appearances at conventions.
Yeah, and he's bringing back a gag from last season.
Yeah. The Jimmy's fortune counter. But yeah. Overall, good stuff. Like I said, I enjoy Lois's suffering as per usual. But I mean, I don't want her dead. Don't get it twisted. I'm not that crazy. I do still want her to be alive because that would make Clark sad.
She wasn't as annoying in this one.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I do like True Blue to Lois. Once she does finally accept that he's their son, she's like, "Why are you here?"
Yeah, she goes, because she's an investigative journalist. She's not going to let that go. Yep.
Also, the Chipper John is like, hey, these subterranean dinosaur men, we me can befriend them. We are friends in the future where I'm from.
And just like,
let me talk to them.
And just like, oh my god, I'm the guy that did that. That's so cool. Also,
you know for a fact that if they didn't like this, like concept in time travel plots where there's like certain paradoxes.
Yep.
John essentially created his own paradox.
Oh yeah, it's technically a bootstrap paradox, but also his chipper. Another thing that kind of clues us in on kind of who raised him in the future. His very much straight to the point, fast talking, happy attitude. Yes, is very Clark, but who else does it remind you of that is Kryptonian and new to culture and doesn't know social cues?
Kara.
Exactly. So, like, it definitely clues us in that Kara was probably very instrumental in raising young John.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. Also, Pound Cake Palace. I kind of want it as a concept. Like, I know Cheesecake Factory exists, but and I do love cheesecake. But pound cake is actually it's like in the top 5 of variant cake types. I like a good pound cake.
Which fun fact? Do you know why it's called pound cake?
Why is it called pound cake?
Because the old classic recipe used a pound of flour, a pound of sugar, and a pound of butter.
Jesus Christ.
So it's just literal.
Yes.
Huh.
That's why they called it pound cake.
Interesting. That's a heavy ass cake.
God damn.
But yeah.
But
that's pretty much it.
Pretty much it.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. And then, like, in terms of speculation, there's nothing really much to speculate. I want to know, like, we haven't seen him in a while. Where's Bizarro? I hope Bizarro comes back.
Yeah, more than likely he'll come back in
yeah, because they're gonna need
later in the season.
They're gonna need all hands on deck to fight Henshaw and his robots. So
yeah,
sure, Bizarro will be there.
So for the folks at home, do the usual YouTube things: like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you can actually catch us when we post a vid. And if anything else, if you're on mobile, hit the hype button. We really appreciate more eyes on our videos, so people can just hear our beautiful voices.
The hype button actually really does help. It helps to push the video in the algorithm, and like it helps to like kind of, recommend it to other people. Because let's be real here. YouTube's discovery system kind of sucks. So every little bit does help. This isn't just repeated rhetoric that every YouTuber tells you guys. It actually does do stuff. So, any bit of help is appreciated, especially for a smaller channel like ours. So thank you. Yeah, until next time, we'll catch you guys later. It's time for us to go up, up, and away.